good to have you today. Let's sit down to start with, and we'll just have your hands behind the back of your thighs. So take a breath in, just a few breaths like we always do to center ourselves and be ready for class. Big breath out, and inhale. Feel the air fill up your body. And then when you breathe out, just feel the weight of your body, the heaviness of your bones, and feel that softness in your body. And then breathe in, feel the air expand you from the front and the back and the sides, and almost lift you up a little bit. And then as you breathe out, just let the softness come into your body, feel the ground underneath you. Do that again. And feeling ready to really focus in for yourself right now. And blink your eyes open. We're just going to take a little roll back. So we'll pull the tummy back and just tuck the pelvis under. I sort of grab on here, so I'm using my arms, and I just go back until my arms are straight, and then I can pull my tummy back a little bit more from there. I feel like the belly button pulls back towards the spine, and that way the grippiness here sort of leaves a little bit here, and I can feel it more in my tummy. And then you just roll forward to sit your body all the way back and up. Do that again. So just roll back, arms go straight, pull the tummy back, yep, and then just come forward and up. So I'm rolling back and rolling up. So when I roll back, I start the movement from the lower spine, and I'm not collapsing through my shoulders. They sort of feel a little bit open all the time. And then come forward and sit tall. And we'll do a couple more, 2 more. Roll back. And you can use your arms to pull and sit up and rolling back again. And coming forward and up. And then we do the same thing but with hands out in front. So when you roll back this time, one arm's just going to pull in beside you, but you stay looking straight ahead. And then you push forward with that arm to sit yourself back up. So you just pull in with one arm and then come forward and sit up. And then back and forward. So rolling back, you can always put your hands back on your legs if you feel like that's better for you, a little bit more support for right now. And if you do feel super grippy in the front of the thighs, just take your feet away from you just a little step. If your legs are too close up here, it feels uncomfy. All right, now we change it. So as we roll back this time, or palms face down, as you roll back this time, one arm just reaches out, like out to the side. Look towards the shoulder and drop the shoulder down as you twist, and then come forward, back up. Same on the other side. So while I'm adding a little bit of rotation, I'm trying to keep my knees from moving. So I can feel it in my torso, my waist. We're going to do 2 more on each side, and this is how we breathe. Inhale, and then exhale to roll back. Inhale to sit up. Exhale to roll back. Inhale up. And last one on each side. Exhale to roll back. Pull in the tummy, drop your shoulder. And good. And then we roll back and we just hold it there. So don't go too far. Tummy's pulling back. Relax those legs. And then we just go down with the arms and up, down, up. We'll do 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then you come forward and up. Now, we're going to open the arms out to the side of you and hug a tree. And as you do, the knees open out wide. So we're stretching forward. And then you open the arms and bring the legs back to being in line. Yeah, so we round like you're hugging a tree. The knees just open out to the side. And then you come forward and up. And again, big round. Pull the tummy back even though your back's reaching forward. And one more. And then this time the arms go up. So you get really tall when the arms go up, straight up over your head, shoulders down. The knees go wide and you dive forward. And then you roll back and up. And again, so dive forward. And then back and up. We'll do two more, just reaching forward. And back and up. Tall, 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 that's it. And draping forward and rolling up. Good, and then arms come all the way back down. The next thing to do is to hold on behind the back of the legs and we'll roll down until we're laying on our back. So stay with me. 5, so tailbone under first, lower back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And here you are down on the ground. Comfy there, Maggie. That's it. Okay, hands down beside you. And we're just going to press the lower back into the mat, lift up the hips, and roll back and down. We're going to do 4 more like this. So up, and back and down. I think this feels nice right now because if you've got any tightness in the front of the hips there, after those exercises, this will just open it out. I want you to start to notice your feet down on the ground, nice and steady. And back and down. Good girl. Hands go behind the back of the head. And we're going to take a chest lift. So just take a breath in, and then when you breathe out, you just lift up the head and chest, and then you lay back and down. And again, just a little lift up and back and down. Okay, keep that going, just a little lift and down, and a little lift and back and down. Lift one leg up into tabletop, and then the other one as well. Do the same thing here. Take a little lift up and back and down. And lift up and back and down. 2 more. Exhale on the lift up. Inhale back and down. And exhale, lift up. Inhale back and down. Just take your arms to a goalpost shape now and glue your legs together. So with your arms in a goalpost position and your legs up in tabletop, glue your legs together, and we're just going to take the knees to one side and then bring them back, and then take them over to the other side and bring them back. Keep your shoulders down. You know, you could always modify this by putting your feet flat down on the ground, and we're focusing on the core right now, so let's really feel like it's the side waist that draws the legs back. If you'd like to make it a little harder, take your knees over to the side, stretch them out, and then bring them back through center with long straight legs, and then go over to the other side. And then just sweep them back. Just keep the legs straight as you go side to side. Try to keep your shoulders down. Try not to hold your breath. That's it. We'll do one more to each way. Good job. And then just bend the knees back into tabletop and interlace your hands behind the back of your head. Okay, take a breath in, elbows up off the floor. When you breathe out, lift up into a little chest lift and stretch the legs out long away from you. Stay there as the knees tuck back in, and then you lay back and down. So we lift up, then you stretch the legs out, you stay lifted, almost crunch a little bit higher as the knees come back in, and then you lie back down. Do that again. We lift, lengthen out, hold it there as you bring the knees back in, almost pull in a little bit more, and then lay back down. We're just doing 2 more like this. Lift up, stretch out, bring the knees back in, and then back and down. And last one like this, we come up, big stretch, in and down. Separate the legs, just a hip distance apart. And then one toe is going to tap down on the ground, come back up. Then the other side. Nice inhale and exhale with the movements. Are you breathing in when the leg's up? Exhale to dip the toe down. Inhale up. And then we're going to add a little chest lift for 6. So as the toe dips down, you can lift up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Good. And then we lift up the head, neck and chest, and you reach around and hold on to the shin bone of one leg and stretch the other leg out for single leg stretch. So here we stretch out nice and long, pulling the tummy back like you've got a real scooped out center, and we're going to go slow for 10. 1, 2, stay lifted, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to do 10 quick ones. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Knees come into your chest and you take a little lie down. Good work. Hold on behind the backs of the thighs, and what we'll do now is we're going to roll our body to sit up. So let's do it like this. Just tuck the chin and lift up the head, and then push your legs away from you so it kind of tips you a little way. Now take a deep breath in, and then when you breathe out, arc the legs away from you to sit your body back up, so roll through a rounded back. Take a breath in and get tall, and then as you breathe out, tuck that tailbone under, roll down smoothly, smoothly, smoothly until you're on the ground. Take a breath in, breathe out, lift up the head and arc the thighs away from you to roll back and up and down again. Now, if this is tricky for you, please don't feel discouraged, because it takes a little bit to get this movement. And I know that's easy to say, because when I do exercises that I can't do straight away, I know it feels frustrating, but don't give up. As your core keeps getting stronger, you'll be able to do it. And there's a few tricks to it as well about how you move your body in that rounded shape. So once I'm here in this rounded shape, in that roll back, I just slide the feet towards me as I lay my back down bone by bone as smooth as I can. And then to lift up, I breathe out as I roll up. So breathe in to get ready and exhale. And then I really push the legs forward, pull the hands back, and think of arcing my feet away from me. So I'm almost like a lever. So sometimes it can feel like less effort is the way to go. And if you really get stuck, just try a little swing of the legs. And then it will start to feel that movement through your spine, and then as you get stronger, less of a swing and more control. And we'll do one more. Rolling up. Good. And rolling back. And we just leave the legs up in tabletop and glue them together, hands down beside you. Now, we're just going to reach the thighs away from us a little bit. I'm not going to get my toes to the ground. I'm just pulling away a little bit, and you'll feel your tummy working there. So don't go so far that your lower back kind of really arches or you feel any discomfort. It might only be a few inches or a few centimeters, and then you just bring it back. So we're just going this way. So I'm inhaling when the knees come close to me, exhaling as they go away. And then I'm going to change the move a little. So I'm just going to bring my feet towards my body. So I'm just letting the shins and the feet relax. So I'm dropping my feet towards my bottom. And then I'm just going to bring the knees up towards my chest and do a little tiny pike. So I'm just pulling in You don't have to lift off very far, just tuck up. And we'll do 4 more. Stay with me. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Nice work. Legs can stay up in tabletop and your hands go behind the back of your head again. My legs are glued together, and then I'm going to lift up into a chest lift. Squeezing my legs nice and tight, I'm going to twist to one side, back through center. Twist to the other side, back through center. And we'll do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, as I twist this way, I'm going to stretch out the opposite leg. So I'm twisting to the bent knee and back. Twist to the bent knee and back. And twist and back. Last one. Twist and back. And then you lay down. Put your feet down really softly and put your hands down beside your body. Feet are hip distance apart, in a good position for some bridging. Just press your lower back towards the mat and lift up the hips. Stay right up there now. And you're going to lift up your heels up off the ground. And then pop your heels back and down. Lift the heels up. And then as the heels go down, think of lifting the hips up a little more. So the heels lift up. And as they drop down, the hips kind of feel like they're lifting. And up and down. 4 more. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this time leave the heels up. Now the hips drop down. Keep up on your tippy toes. Just drop the hips down towards the mat. They don't quite touch, but then you lift them back and up. And they drop down, and then you lift them back and up. We've got 4 more. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Stay on your tippy toes and lay all the way down. And then just pop your heels back and down. Lift up the hips and just pop your hands underneath that lowest part of your back, your spine there. And the legs are going to go up, point to the ceiling. Lower the legs down, keep them straight, and bring them back and up. So your back is really steady. Takes a bit of concentration. When the legs go down, I don't want to arc my back. So just play with it. See how far you can go. Experiment. So go to where you do arc, go, oh, okay, that's too far. Maybe I can go here, and I'm feeling a good challenge. I'm really drawing in. And that's good. Let's just do 1 more. That's it. And then bend the knees. We take our hands out, and you're going to put 1 foot down, but keep 1 leg up. Straighten those toes up towards the ceiling. Think about your Pilates box, square across the hip bones, the leg circles. Go down with the leg, around and back up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knee, put it back and down. Other side, leg goes up to the ceiling. Square off your hips and straight down, out and around and back up. Hips are really steady. And this is number 3 and 4. Bend the knee, put that leg back and down. Slide both legs out long now. And hands go behind the back of the head. Elbows up a little bit. You're going to take a chest lift up here. Look down towards your feet. And then we're just going to lift 1 leg up and tap it down. Then lift the other leg up and tap it down. I could get a bit higher there. Okay, up and down. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then back and down. And then I'm going to lift up again as 1 leg lifts up. Now I'm just going to cross that top leg over the top of the underneath leg and do a little pulse up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lay back and down, lift up that leg and put it back on the mat. Lift up into a chest lift, float the other leg up, cross it over the underneath leg, and we do pulse for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back and down and uncross your legs. Hands are going to go up to the ceiling. We're going to roll to sit up now. If you want to hold on behind the backs of your thighs like we practiced just before, go ahead with that. It's a lot harder like this way. Okay, you could give it a go, and then if it doesn't work, do it with your legs like this. Okay, here we go. Take a breath in, and I'm going to arc the arms down and roll my body up and reach over my legs, staying in that rounded shape, keeping the arms up level with my ears, and then rolling back, pulling the tummy back, reaching the legs away, arms up to the ceiling. Breathe in and breathe out. Push down with the arms, roll up, reach over, big stretch. Tummy pulls back and you roll back and down. We'll do 2 more. Good. Don't forget to breathe. It really helps you move. Reach over, pull back with the belly, and then rolling back and down. Arms go up. Last one now. Exhale and big stretch. Flex your feet and sit nice and tall. Good. Now to finish, we're just going to take a little twist. Leave your legs as they are just here. Put one hand across and take a little spiral around. Just fingertips behind you on the ground. Drop your shoulder. Peep over your shoulder. Come back. Twist this way. And then come back. And that's you all done. You should feel proud of yourself. Good work. Sit down. That's a good girl. Okay. Oh, you okay? Okay, I think your time is done, Meg.